election season, and that means we have two types of public figures. One, the ones who are showing up to the Democratic National Convention to publicly endorse Kamala Harris, like Stephen Curry. And two, Brittany Mahomes, who's getting called out for liking an Instagram post from Donald Trump. As you can see here, Brittany liked Donald Trump's Instagram post, which naturally made a lot of people question her. And should she have to justify liking an Instagram post? I'll let you decide. But she did, taking to her Instagram story to make a public statement about a post she liked. And this is making a lot of people very excited and others not so much. So do we really think that public figures should have to justify liking political posts on social media? A, and B, do we think Taylor Swift is still going to sit with Britney in the box this year? Let me know.
I know people don't often say when they're wrong, but I was wrong. I was so sure that MAGA Swifties weren't a thing, but I'm certain that Brittany Mahomes is obviously a Swiftie. She also came out in support of Trump, so she's also MAGA. I was wrong, and I believe that they can be both. They can be both things. I just feel like it embodies everything that is not part of the Swiftie spirit. But anyway, I was wrong, even though the words are very hard for me to say and get out. I was wrong. There can be such a thing as MAGA Swifties. And honestly, she's from Texas. I'm not surprised. I'm not sure that surprises me at all. But I was wrong. I said it.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Once again, we got to talk about the liberal, tolerant, loving left. That is once again showing us that they're not very liberal. They're not very tolerant, and they're definitely not loving, okay? If anything, they're probably illiberal, hateful, and not tolerant of people who have different opinions than them, okay? And that is what we have to talk about here today, because these people are currently losing their minds over Brittany Mahomes, who has decided to like Trump's posts on Instagram, and people are losing their minds over a woman liking a post from President Trump. Now, Brittany Mahomes is the wife of Patrick Mahomes, I believe. And guys, I apologize. I'm definitely ignorant on the whole Taylor Swift, Brittany Mahomes. Like, I'm not entirely sure exactly what the big deal is, but I guess there are a ton of people who are fans of Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift dates Travis Kelce, who is the star tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs. And Brittany Mahomes is the wife of Patrick Mahomes. Okay, so I guess it's like a real life reality show in which you have women, mainly women, keeping up with the drama that unfolds involving Taylor Swift and her crew, okay, which includes Brittany Mahomes.
A lot of people are also upset that she hasn't spoken out against Trump yet. Some people think she's waiting till October to endorse Harris. Other people don't think she's going to speak out at all. So that's number one. Over the weekend, Brittany Mahomes allegedly liked a Trump post that has since been removed. The like has been removed, not the post. And it does seem like people started to like Brittany Mahomes more after the QB documentary on Netflix. But it seems like because she liked that post, people are reminded why they don't like Brittany Mahomes, because she hasn't been around Taylor in a while. And I think when you're near Taylor Swift, you're like kind of... why people don't like you gets glossed over or highlighted. For Brittany Mahomes, she was glossed over, but people are changing their minds.
All the drama here is the fact that Taylor Swift is suspected to be a potential Democrat Party operative, right? That she's going to come out and support the Democrats and help Kamala Harris get an election victory, right? And when you have somebody like Brittany Mahomes come out and to like Trump's post, okay, it was a post about Trump's agenda, what he wanted to do in 2024, the GOP platform, which is something that Democrats don't have, by the way. But these people are losing their minds because they interpreted this as an endorsement, okay? And of course, she got a whole lot of backlash for it. She responded and said, quote, "To be a hater as an adult, you have to have some deep-rooted issues you refuse to heal from childhood. There's no reason your brain is fully developed, and you hate to see others doing well," okay? So, hey, she's basically saying that I got haters, right? She's clapping back at all the backlash from simply liking a post. And yeah, a lot of these people are not taking this too well that Brittany Mahomes liked a post from President Trump.
Nobody's surprised that Brittany Mahomes is the Trump supporter. And on behalf of Swifties everywhere, we don't claim her. We never did. And I don't think Taylor does either, to be honest. Is this surprising? No. But Trump supporters right now are using it as like, oh my gosh, I wonder if Swifties know that Taylor's bestie is a Trump supporter. Girl, they are not best friends. Just because you're seeing with someone and you're in the same circles, it does not mean you're best friends. There are several people in my life, whether it's professionally or my social circles, that are voting red. And that doesn't mean that we're best friends. Do I judge them? Absolutely. Do they know that? Yes, they do. Are they my besties? Absolutely not. And they know that. But I'm not gonna like not show up somewhere because there is this one girl that is friends with somebody that I know. Think about it. Both of their significant others are on the same football team. Like, of course they're gonna run into each other. Of course they're gonna be in the same box. They're gonna hang out. Like,
in true Brittany Mahomes fashion, she's responded to the backlash to liking a post by the Tangerine Menace by attacking her haters. Just like her dear leader, she thinks she can do no wrong, and she poos rainbows and butterflies. And as for the MAGA folk on social media and in my comments asking if the Swifties know, yes, we are not surprised. We've actually felt bad for Taylor having to be exposed to Brittany Mahomes for as long as she has. Those of us who have watched football, and I have been one of them, before Taylor started dating Travis, I've been a lifelong Patriots fan myself, we knew exactly who Brittany Mahomes was, what kind of person she was. And yeah, not shocking. And those fervently hoping that this will change Taylor's mind and she will come out and endorse the Tangerine Menace, it's not going to happen. Not because of Brittany, not because of Travis, not because of Kansas City. It's not going to happen. You do realize women have functioning brains, and Taylor's probably works a lot better than many of you basement dwellers trolling in my comments. It's a fact.
So I'm minding my TikTok business, and I came across a post of Brittany Mahomes telling people how they haven't grown out of their childhood and they basically hate to see people doing better than them. And I know this all stemmed from her liking a pro-Trump post. And to be quite honest, I don't know why people hopped up in her messages anyway, because that's just who she is, and you hopping in her messages wasn't going to change anything anyway. If she likes the man, she likes the man. But where did she come up with y'all? She basically said y'all are jealous of her, like in her accomplishments, which are Patrick's accomplishments. But I'm just like, how do we go from there to there? Because it was lacking humbleness to me. Like, and I didn't pay attention before when people would talk about her and say she was, they didn't like her. But girl.
Yeah, so I was very surprised when I first heard this story. I was like, people are really freaking out that much about this woman liking a post, right? But yes, they are. I mean, people are losing their mind. They're saying all types of messed up things about Brittany Mahomes because of this, right? Let's read these posts on X. This guy says, this is exactly why it's imperative to stop watering down terms. No one is hating on you. You're receiving criticism and backlash over liking the post of a hateful, racist felon. This guy says, I knew Brittany Mahomes was a racist when she had to guess Pat's favorite food and she said chicken before Pat told her Mexican food. They calling the woman a racist. Wow. Again, here's the comments, right? Take a look at the comments. The comments are hilarious. People not knowing that you can fetishize and find attraction in a particular group of people and still be a racist is mind-blowing. Now, again, what evidence do they have that she is a racist, right? What evidence do they have? Oh, well, she liked Trump's post, right? Now, again, it's just hilarious how these people think, okay? This person says, I don't care who Brittany Mahomes votes for. I truly don't. But how do you vote for someone that you know is racist when you have biracial black children? How? Wow. Biracial black children. Biracial black children. Now, that's funny because I believe that Patrick Mahomes is half black, which means he's half white. And Brittany Mahomes is full white. So that would make their kids 1/4 black, right? And 3/4 white. Now, what I find to be fascinating about these individuals who automatically want to classify people as black, like Kamala Harris, just because they have one drop of black blood, it really shows you how much they do not value the so-called blood of black people, where they'll make anybody black just because they have black blood. Now, the reason why the one drop rule was created is because the white people that created this rule actually value white blood, right? They wanted their people to remain pure, right? They value the blood of white people, and they said, hey, you know what? If you're mixing our blood with other folks, we're not okay with that, right? You're not one of us, okay? Because they actually value that, right? That's what they value. However, these people who, seem to be adhering to this ideology that they claim is racist, to me, in my opinion, they don't really value their blood too much. This is why they want to claim everybody as black, just because they may be 1/10 or 1/4 black, even though they're not mostly black. Again, it's amazing how that works, right? All these people are supposed to be pro-black, but yet they want to claim everybody as black, even though they're not black. Okay, again, it really shows you how much they really value themselves. But regardless, in my opinion, I'm not obsessed with race. So to me personally, I don't care, okay, about all that. But there are a lot of people that do claim to care. I just find some inconsistencies with their ideology. This person says, y'all looked in Brittany Mahomes' whole horse face and thought that woman would vote correctly. You know the meth pipe doesn't fall too far from the trailer park. Wow. Wow. Again, this is the liberal-loving left. The liberal-loving left. This is the type of stuff they're saying. Unhinged, hateful things about Brittany Mahomes. Amazing. Just because she liked the post. This person says, Patrick Mahomes, imagine marrying someone who doesn't care about your rights and your kids' rights. Brittany Mahomes agreeing with Project 2025, but married to a black man with mixed kids is insane. Wow. Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Me personally, I'm not sure why is it that these liberals have the time to sit around and to hate on people like this over their political opinions. I really don't get it. I do remember Steph Curry giving a whole endorsement at the DNC, and nobody cared, right? Nobody on the right cared, okay? Nobody was like, oh, Steph Curry is a bad person, blah, 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 right? Nobody really cared, okay? Nobody made a big deal about it because it is what it is, right? But the left, they're losing their minds over Brittany Mahomes liking a post. Imagine how these people would react if Taylor Swift came out and said, make America great again, right? If she came out and she endorsed Trump, these people would lose their, there would be riots in the streets, okay? It would be BLM part 2, okay? 2.0. And I think this is why a lot of celebrities and these influencers that are not political, this is why I think they're staying out of politics, right? A lot of them are saying, you know what? We're good, okay? You remember The Rock? The Rock was like, I'm good, okay? I'm going to back away from endorsing anybody or getting all political because I humiliated myself before endorsing Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Now I'm good, okay? I'm going to stay out of it. You had Angel Reese, actually. She was confronted on endorsing Kamala Harris, and she surprisingly refused to do so because she admitted that, hey, I don't know enough about all this stuff. I'm going to stick to sports.
Vice Presidential
Hi.
candidate, how are you?
Good.
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Good.
Nice to meet you. Vice President candidate Kamala Harris
Oh, wow.
is a woman and she's doing her thing. Her running for president, have you gotten a chance to watch her? What are your thoughts on her running for political office?
I haven't been able to tap a lot into the political election and everything going on, so I'm not that educated right now, but just continue to learn and just give feedback. But everybody go out there and vote. I commend that, and I just tell a lot of people to go out there and vote because we need it for this election.
Yeah, so she know what it is, right? She know exactly what time it is. Yeah, stick to sports. Stick to sports. Don't say nothing. I don't know enough. Okay, I'm not educated. Yep, you're not. Okay, so yeah, don't say nothing, right? Don't say nothing. Okay, don't say nothing. Okay? Because how many of these people have come out here and given these full-throated endorsements of these Democrats? And don't get me wrong, there's no doubt in my mind, Angel Reese, she ain't no Trump supporter, right? She's definitely going to be out here voting for Kamala. But again, she is making a wise move here and not saying anything, okay, keep her opinion to herself, because a lot of these people have humiliated themselves coming out here and giving these full-throated endorsements to Democrats just for them to destroy the country. So I think it was a wise move, right? Even if she would have came out here and endorsed Kamala Harris, I would have been that upset because I'd be like, okay, well, I expected her to, right? She seems like the type of person that will vote for somebody like Kamala Harris. Okay, uninformed, uneducated. But I really don't understand the backlash against Brittany Mahomes, okay? Apparently because she is dating a black football player who really is half white, okay? Apparently that means that she is owed, right? She owes her support to the Democrat Party, and she cannot support Trump. She can't even like a post of an agenda that, I think will be very good for this country. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.